ask you, Miss Huie, you were present when the church was down on Madison Avenue.
Oh, yeah.
And then you were also present when the church was here.
Yeah, I've just left the church.
What about the what type of atmosphere was there when we started talking about leaving Madison Avenue and coming out to the Atlanta Highway and building a new church? You remember the?
Well, we needed a bigger church because we had just outgrown that one. And see, that one at one time had been on Adams Street when it was first built. Then they tore it down and built that one on Madison Avenue, and then that one's gone, and this one was built. And we needed a bigger church. And this was about the best piece of property we could get at that time. And everybody was real proud because we felt like that we were going to have a place where we'd have room for what we already had, and that we could build, and we did. When we moved out here and got it built, we started just, really.
Well, when you built out here, you were almost moving out to the country again, weren't you?
Oh, yeah, see, because I lived over on Flood Street, and that's over off of South Court Street, so you know how far that is. We used to go that many miles to church. We came from there to Madison Avenue after it moved out here. We came every Sunday morning and every Sunday night and brought our 9 children to church. So I thought,
now, you passed a lot of churches on the way. Why would you come all the way over here?
because we love this church. It was home to us.
Means a lot, doesn't it?
Oh, it means so much to me. This is still my church. I belong to one in Birmingham now, Shades Mountain. It's bigger than this one, but it doesn't mean to me what this one does. I love this one. It's just like I'm coming home when I come back here.
That's great. One final question, and I'll give you a few seconds to think about it. You've been a Christian some 58 years.
That's right.
What would you tell a new Christian today about how to live their life?
Well, I would tell them to be true to God. Always remember who made you, and always remember who gives you the very breath you breathe every day. And never let him down. Read your Bible every day. Sometimes I get my Bible, and I get it most every morning when I eat breakfast. And some mornings I get up in a hurry, and one morning I remember I forgot to read my Bible. Well, everything I done that day went wrong. And I stopped and I said, God, please tell me what's wrong. Something said, you did not read your Bible and say your prayer to me today before you ate. I stopped and got in on my knees right where I was. I said my prayer and read my Bible and said my prayer. Do you know the rest of my day went off like clockwork? I had no trouble at all. And I just say, whenever, if you don't know the Master, get somebody to tell you about him and accept him and live your life for him and let him lead you and tell you what to do. We all make mistakes sometimes, but when you make a mistake, you go to God and you tell him that you're sorry and ask him to forgive you. And always treat your neighbor fairly. Be fair and be kind to everybody. There might be somebody that don't treat you as kind, and maybe they hurt you sometime. But don't try to see if you can be uglier than they are. Live in a Christ-like way and let God so shine that people all over the world that you meet will know that you are a Christian and that you're serving God and he truly is your Father. And that you know that one day he'll take you home to be with him in glory. And you'll have a happy life. Sometimes you have unhappiness. He don't say we're going to have a bed of roses, but because I don't always. But I just love my Lord. Right now I have heart trouble, and I've been pretty sick, and I have diabetes. But I know the Lord's going to look after me. He's never let me down. He helped me raise 9 children. All of them were Christians. One of them was a preacher. One of them was a minister of music. And the other one was a very good Christian, and he was killed when he was 22. But I know where he is. I know I can go meet him. He had a gorgeous voice. He sang bass or tenor. And I know he's up yonder in that choir singing right now. And one day I can join him.
Miss Huie, we really appreciate it. Thank you for your time.
You're welcome.